Hey, what's up, Planeswalkers? Today I'm here with a video that will hopefully help you sort all of your Magic the Gathering cards. Some people are so disorganized with their Magic cards that they can't find anything. And some people spend hours making sure that they'll be able to find their Magic cards when they need them. Hopefully, in this video, you'll learn to successfully sort all your Magic cards in a reasonable amount of time. We're going to start off with rares and mythic rares. For these, it's good to get a binder or a few binders. This way, your friends can look through your binders easily and see what cards you have for trade, or just see what kind of cards you have. If you like to trade, you're probably going to want to sort your cards by color. This way, if people are trading with you, they can look for specific cards under the colors, or they can look for cards for specific colors for their specific decks. You probably won't want to keep all of your mythic rares or all of your best cards in the back or front of your binder. If you do that, people might not look at all of your binder, and ultimately, you could get less trades. You may not want to do this, but what I've done is I've gotten a smaller binder that basically has all the cards that I'm probably not willing to trade, but just some good cards that people can maybe look through. Some of them are fairly entertaining to look through. I have all my altars and everything, my proxies. So it's still interesting to look through, but people will know that cards in this binder probably aren't going to be for trade. Looking through both of my binders, you normally won't see really bad junk rares that, like on Star City Games, would be worth 50 cents or 75 cents. I keep these separate in a pile because they can bore people in the binder and think that you don't have good stuff, even though you do. And they also just take up a lot of space in your binder, and you're going to either have to buy one with rings and get extra pages, or buy more binders, and I don't really want to do that. So that's pretty much it for the rares and mythic rares, so we're going to move on to the commons and uncommons. You're eventually going to get a collection of commons and uncommons that are huge, so you do not want to spend a bunch of time putting all of these in a binder and buying a bunch of sleeves and new binders just so you can hold all of them. So basically, the way that I sort these is in my Khans of Tarkir fat pack. I have all my Khans of Tarkir cards, and I'm eventually going to have probably all the cards from the block. If I run out of space, then maybe this will just be for Khans of Tarkir, and I'll get another fat pack box for the other cards in the block. Same for pretty much everything else. In my Born of the Gods fat pack, I have the entire Theros block. In my 2013 core set box, I have all core set cards. I don't have too many core set cards because I'm normally busy in the summer when they come out. So you're probably going to want to have different boxes for all your core sets, but that's what I'm doing. Return to Ravnica box has the whole Return to Ravnica block. And then I have another box that has things that mostly don't go in with any of these boxes, or if you just find a pile in your room of completely mixed cards, there's nothing, like if I find a pile that's mostly Theros block, a few other cards mixed in there, I'll just put it in the Theros block box, because it's not worth going through it and picking out what's exactly exact. But if I find a pile that's completely mixed, I'll put it in the, this is just kind of the extras box. It has all the old stuff and that I haven't gotten a fat pack for, or all the stuff that's just completely mixed together. Now, I use fat pack boxes for this. I find it the easiest, but you can use other things. You can use booster boxes, or just boxes that you buy for like 50 cents that you can decorate, and instead of just like having the Return to Ravnica thing be for the Return to Ravnica block, you could have just write Return to Ravnica on the box. Or if you have more cards than me, I don't really get that much Magic cards, you would probably want to get this for just Return to Ravnica, or maybe 2 for Return to Ravnica even, and then extra ones, 2 for Gatecrash, 2 for Dragon's Maze. But loosely, this way of organization is great. Personally, I would suggest not using the holiday gift boxes, because they're horrible quality. They get worse quality every year. They're just really flimsy. They can break. They can mix together. It's not really a fun experience. So that's pretty much it for commons and uncommons. Now we're going to go on to basic lands. Most people have a lot of basic lands, but it's important that you keep them together, because if you don't keep them together and you just have them mixed in, when you need basic lands for a deck or for an event, you may not be able to find them. Another great thing to do is if you get fat packs. A lot of people don't get fat packs, but I like to get fat packs, and you can keep the basic lands in their wrapping and then just bring one of these packs of basic lands to an event or something. So that's basically it for basic lands. It's just important that you do or keep them together. You don't need to keep them like all the blue ones together, all the green ones together. Not necessarily, but I keep mine in the Dragon's Maze case because I already keep my Dragon's Maze in the Return to Ravnica box. Similarly with sleeves, it's just important that you keep your sleeves together. It doesn't really matter how organized that is, just keep them together so when you need sleeves, you can get a whole... I got all of these sleeves together. I can just pick them up, put them on a deck, and I don't have to search around my whole house to collect all the matching sleeves and everything. So last but not least, we have decks. It's very important to keep your decks together. What I do is I just keep them in a fat pack case. Fat pack boxes are pretty durable. They're great for everything, you know? Now when you have decks, the best thing to do is have them sleeved and in a box, but it's important that you at least have them in either. It's best to have them in sleeves, but if you really don't want to get them in sleeves, you can put them in just one of these boxes that, again, come with fat packs. Fat packs are great. They're totally underestimated. And then it's important to have either a case, like a little mini box thing, or sleeves, because if you don't have either, they're gonna get mixed up in here. And also, it's just really important to keep them clean and safe from being wet, so you have them, best thing, have them in sleeves, in a box, in a fat pack box. And then you don't normally need to bring your commons and uncommons places, but then you just bring this one box, maybe your trade binders, and put them in a bag, bring them. It's really organized. It's great. So that's really it, everybody. I hope this helped you at least a little bit with your organization skills for Magic. And if it did and you enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more MTG content. Leave a comment below, your ideas about this, how you organize your Magic cards. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.